In celebration of The Last Jedi approaching and marketing for the film kicking off, I am giving away every single Last Jedi LEGO set to one lucky winner in the coming weeks. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting the bell, and following me on Twitter @StupendousWave, which is also linked below. In exactly 3 weeks, I will pick one person to be sent every single LEGO set for Star Wars The Last Jedi. Good luck, and may the Force be with you. The trailer for Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi was just released, and my breakdown will soon follow after this video, but first, I wanted to discuss the key part of the trailer in detail, and the part of the trailer that most fans have been discussing. Early on in the trailer, Luke says to Rey that he has only seen her raw strength and a connection to the Force of her magnitude only once before, and that it didn't scare him enough then, but that it does now. Later in the trailer, in one of the final shots, we see Rey being levitated in front of Snoke as she screams out in agony. We also see that Snoke is doing something to her and is torturing her using the Force. But this raises the question, what exactly is Snoke doing to Rey here? What I believe is occurring here is Snoke is showing her the power of the dark side within her as he tells her to fulfill her destiny, hinting at a dark origin for Rey. This method of turning one to the dark side of the Force by using the Force itself has a place in the expanded universe. In the expanded universe, several Force users have been swayed down the path of the dark side after being subject to intense Force manipulation and torture by a Darksider, usually a Sith. This method of forcefully turning one to the dark side has occurred several times during the Old Republic eras, most often seen with Force lightning, as this was extremely effective, but what Snoke is doing here seems to have a similar effect as it sends intense pain towards Rey. We have also learned through the Aftermath novels that Snoke is capable of granting dark visions, as he gave the Knights of Ren and even Kylo visions of ancient Sith Lords from across the galaxy. This means that Snoke could show Rey visions similar to this. In the expanded universe, there was also a dark side ability known as memory walking, where a Darksider could force a subject to relive the most painful moments of their life. Something like this could also happen with Rey, as she is flooded with visions of all of her allies doing terrible things, as well as whatever dark secrets lies in her own past. In Knights of the Old Republic, the Jedi Knight Bastila Shan was captured by the Sith Lord Darth Malak, at which point Malak consistently tortured Shan using Force lightning. Malak did this for an entire week before Bastila turned to the dark side. By inflicting pain on a subject, they can feel the dark side of the Force much stronger, as it is an emotion directly tied to the dark side. Since pain is something that one individual can inflict on another, this has been a weapon used by Darksiders to turn others to the dark side of the Force. Another way subjects can be turned is by bringing them to the edge of death, and then allowing them to use the dark side to save themselves, in some cases forcing them to tap into it as a last resort. And finally, Snoke could be using an ability called Mind Shard, which is essentially a Darksider entering a subject's mind and breaking them from within by destroying their entire identity, and they are then allowed to reconstruct them from the ground up. This is actually a method that we have seen both Darth Sidious and Darth Vader use in the expanded universe. This sounds like something that Snoke very well could do to Rey. By mentally destroying her self-image, she is more susceptible to tapping into the dark side powers that many of the characters believe that she has. By making Rey become nothing, Snoke can construct her into anything. But that's just my take on what Snoke is doing to Rey at the end of the trailer for The Last Jedi. So what do you think is occurring with Snoke and Rey in the last few scenes of The Last Jedi trailer, and do you believe Snoke will force Rey to the dark side of the Force in the film? If so, or if not, I would love to hear your theories down below. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed and want to help the channel out, be sure to hit the like button. If you would like to see more Star Wars explanation videos and stay up to date with all the Star Wars news from The Last Jedi to Star Wars Rebels, hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to turn on notifications to see everything as soon as it comes out and to make sure that you become a living holocron today. If you would like to get in direct contact with me, follow me on Twitter, where we discuss all things Star Wars and debate with one another on the various topics concerning the universe. If you have any video ideas you want to see explored, leave them in the comments below the video with #suggestion at the end of your comment so I can find it better. If you do end up leaving a suggestion, I really appreciate it and hope to one day make a full video dedicated to your question or suggested topic. Thanks again just for simply watching the video and your continued support on this Star Wars journey. May the Force be with you and have a great day.